Do you believe there's an active disinformation campaign within our government to deny existence of UAPs, yes or no?
As previously stated publicly, yes.
65 years ago today, Dr. George King stood on this very spot in Trafalgar Square in London and demanded that the government tells the truth about what they know about UFOs. He demanded this with a group behind him. There was a rally of people making this demand on August the 23rd, 1958. This is what he said.
What's the reason for this demonstration?
Well, we believe that the Air Ministry and the government of this country know that flying saucers exist.
Didn't you have a communication with Mars or something like that?
I have had frequent communications with Mars and Venus, yes.
You're convinced that flying saucers do exist?
Absolutely. I've met these people physically, and they were as physical to me as you are.
What language do you speak when you meet them?
In the meetings I've had with these people, we converse in English.
65 years later, in the US Congress last month, a meeting was held in the Oversight Committee in Congress, attended by very experienced people in the military, intelligence, US Air Force, US Navy, testifying about the truth before members of Congress from the Democrat and Republican parties, and it was clear that governments have indeed lied, that they did know the truth. Dr. George King was vindicated.
The government has actively covered up the truth about UAPs. Considering the thousands of testimonies and videos taken on people's phones and eyewitnesses' accounts made by credible witnesses such as doctors, pilots, scientists, and active duty service members, it is unacceptable to continue to gaslight Americans into thinking that this is not happening or that the potential of intelligent life forms exists other than humans.
The American public has a right to learn about technologies of unknown origins, non-human intelligence, and unexplainable phenomena. And to our military leaders, if there's nothing to conceal, let Congress go to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, the Dugway Proving Ground, or even Groom Lake in Nevada. We should have disclosure today. We should have disclosure tomorrow. The time has come.
But the British government have still not come clean. Even as I stand here today, 65 years after Dr. George King demanded that they do tell the truth, they are still prevaricating. They are stonewalling. They are not coming clear and clean and straightforward about what they know. Even though in May of this year they met with the US government, the Australian government, the Canadian government and the New Zealand government and agreed to exchange UFO data, they also claim that no one's working on this issue, no money's being spent on this issue. Well, it should be, because this is the most important issue facing our world today, because it's not just about objects in the sky, it's about great intelligences who control those objects and who can help us to save our world.